Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Taylor. I'm a part-time Poshmark reseller. Today I'm heading to the Goodwill Bins, also known as the Goodwill Outlet, because my husband and I went on a trip. We went to Alaska and it was like a 10-day vacation. And we ended up putting some of the excursions, like we went on like this bear viewing tour, and then we went and saw this glacier, and there was a few things that we ended up putting on a credit card, which is driving me insane. So I want to make some extra sales. I'm very motivated. I'm very determined to get listings up and just start getting in the rhythm of things again. So yeah, let's head over to the bins. Hopefully I can find some really good things, and so let's go. Okay, I ended up finding this Athleta downtown jacket, and it's down feathers, and this is perfect for the fall, but there are markings. You can't really tell, but there's some markings here, like it's just a bit dirty. And then here, look at that. So I'm gonna soak this in OxyClean, put it in the wash on cold, dry it, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm nervous because I know that the down feathers can kind of get messed up, but we're gonna try it, so stay tuned. Okay, I put it in the water and I washed it with this OxyClean and some Dawn dish soap in the spots that I felt like needed cleaned up. I'm gonna put it in the washer now, and then I'll dry it and we'll see how it is. I'm gonna put it on cold in the washer. Okay, here's what the water looks like after soaking it and washing it. I just put it in the washer, so we'll see. So I went to the bins a few times. This is probably 3 or 4 trips to the Goodwill Bins. Each time I probably spent like $20 or less, I would say. Maybe a little bit more, but I would say like I averaged around that $20 mark on each of those trips. So big haul here. Okay, so starting out, I wanted to go over like my favorite find out of all of the items that I found was a magnolia pearl item. I could not believe I found this in the bins. I have always wanted to find magnolia pearl like at a thrift store anywhere, and I found it of all places in the bins, so that was just so awesome. I saw it peeking out a little bit and I knew, I literally said in my head, oh my God, is that magnolia pearl? I think that is. And I picked it up and sure enough it was, because magnolia pearl has such a distinct look to it. And like, I don't know how, because it's not like I come across it all the time, but I like know of it, and I just saw a little piece of it and it just went in my head like, is that magnolia pearl? And it was. So I thought that was crazy. But anyways, I already shipped that out because it sold so quickly. I listed it and it sold overnight. Like I would say within 10 hours of me listing it. So it ended up selling for $82, which was just awesome because it's just a t-shirt. You know, it's not like it was some crazy item. It's just a t-shirt. So my earnings on it was $65.60. I probably paid less than $1 for the item. So love to see that kind of thing. Another item that has already sold is this, I think it's called flamingales, something like that, but it's just these black barrel leg jeans. And I don't think that this brand is like so highly sought after, but the style of these jeans, them being barrel leg and they were in great condition, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try. But they did sell like a day after I listed them for $16. So not like the craziest, you know, amount, but I like a good fast turnaround. Oh, I know I filmed a little bit of me trying to wash the Athleta down puffer coat. So let's start with that. The stains really came out so easily. Like here on the cuff, I know that this was so dirty, But I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely so much better than what it was right out of the bins. So I was also nervous that the feathers inside would like clump together, but I was just like pretty careful about it and really, you know, was trying to fluff it up. I definitely think that this will sell in the fall and winter. Like this is the perfect time to list something like this. So really excited. Okay, next I found these shorts, and I'm pretty sure these are like vintage from like the 80s or 90s. They're like a men's cotton short. I didn't really care about the brand as much. That's what it looks like. But I just thought the look of these were just really cool and like kind of hipster vibes. So I picked these up. We'll see how they do. Okay, this was such a regret. I don't know why I picked this up. So I feel like this could be in style, but this, like the color, and I know like this look could be in style, but I feel like this one in particular, it's too fitted. And I feel like girls that are looking for this color blazer jacket are looking for more of an oversized fit. And then it also does have like these shoulder pads in here. Like it's pretty like structured at the top. And then also I feel like this is a smaller size. So if it was like a larger size, like maybe you could wear it oversized, or, you know, there's more people that could wear it, obviously. I don't know. I feel like I was in the bins like, oh, maybe this could work, but now that I have it at home, I'm like, I really don't think I should have picked this up. The brand is called Motive, so I wasn't really looking at the brand either. And it's faux leather also, so yeah, this is a regret, but you know, now that I have it, I'm just gonna try to sell it. Next I have this Harley Davidson. It's kind of like a mock neck long sleeve shirt. I'm just always gonna pick up Harley Davidson in the bins if it's in decent condition, and I felt like this one was. So I think I listed this for like 25 bucks, something like that. Okay, I found this brand before. This is like an off the shoulder, like going out top, I would say. The brand is called Pepper Mayo, and I listed a dress. I found a dress in the bins, and I was like gonna try it out, and it sold really quickly for a decent amount of money. So I was like, oh, you know what? I found this, and it was new with tags in the bins, so we'll try it out. So I'm hoping that this does well. I know Pepper Mayo, I think it's like an Australian brand. So yeah, I wanted to try this out again because that dress did so well. So we'll see. Okay, next I found this Sundance dress. This is like a kind of a t-shirt dress with this little knot in the front. This is the newer label Sundance, the blue tag. So that was one of the reasons I picked this up. And it was just, this is just in excellent condition. I don't even think that this was really worn at all, maybe once, if that. Okay, next I found this graphic t-shirt with this Bart Simpson, and he says, "Don't have a cow, man." So I don't know, I just thought that this looked cool. This is the artist, I guess. I'm not expecting a lot for this. I'm not like a t-shirt girly, but I just kind of liked this. It reminded me of like when I was a kid, my dad used to watch The Simpsons all the time. So I just think that this, I don't know, I just wanted to throw it in my cart, and we'll see how it does. I feel like it's a good cotton shirt. Like it's like really worn cotton, which some people really seek that out. And then it's on the color tone tag. Okay, this I like, but there is a flaw. So this is Wilson's leather, and it is real leather, and I like the motorcycle type stripe here. So it's really like biker core or motorcycle, Harley Davidson vibes. Like these are some of the key words I would use. And I like the size. It's an extra, extra large. But you can see around the collar, it's definitely chipping a little bit around, you know, and it's just like right there. Like that's the only place. Like I checked out everything else in the jacket and everything's fine, but it's just right here where it's chipping away. So that's unfortunate. I'm wondering if I should put like a piece of tape on there and just, you know, obviously I'm going to talk about it in the listing, but I just thought that this was such a cool, like very in style jacket. So it was hard for me to say no, but I don't know. Would you guys have picked that up with that chipping like that? Let me know what you guys think. Okay, this one is another genuine leather jacket. Trying to pick up jackets, guys, for fall, if you haven't noticed. So this one is in good condition and it's from Worthington. It just says genuine lambskin. It's a large tall. So this one's kind of more like fitted woman's jacket, but yeah, this one was in good condition, so I did pick this one up. Okay, we have another leather type jacket. This one is reversible and the brand, it's in the pocket. It's called Koos, of course, but I just thought this was really unique and pretty artsy, and I liked the size. It was in great condition also, so I'm gonna try this out. Okay, next I just have like this flowy skirt. It's just Coldwater Creek, so nothing crazy. It's a petite medium, 100% polyester, but I feel like this style is in. It's giving like Y2K. Again, I'm not gonna make a bunch of money off of this. I'm probably gonna list it for like 20 bucks and see how it does. Okay, this was a pretty cool find. So this is Lululemon and it's actually one of their bathing suits. I really like this color, and I did try it on because I was like, oh, maybe I'll keep it for myself, and it fit me great. So I think that this is a size 6 or a size 8 because I couldn't find the size tag anywhere, unfortunately, but I'm just gonna say that in the listing that it fits, you know, a 6 or an 8. Okay, I have another graphic tee. I just thought this was cute. Very grandma core, granny style. It's the vintage jerseys tag. I think this is like from the 90s. And it just says, need a hug, call 1-800-GRANDMA, and it has this big teddy bear on it. I'm not gonna, again, list this for a ton. This is more just like a cute t-shirt that somebody that is into granny core will appreciate this. Okay, I have another swimsuit here. This is like off the shoulder and then it has these straps and then a lace-up back. This brand is called Leonessa. I've sold shapewear from this brand and it's sold pretty quickly, like within a week, I would say, of listing it. I've never heard of it until I found that shapewear, but I did find this swimsuit in the bins, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try. Okay, I found this and it actually sold, I think, last night, so I do need to ship this out. It's just Victoria's Secret, a little like corset, bralette with boning, really like lingerie, intimates piece, size medium, really adorable. So I'm actually gonna leave this out so that I can ship it. Okay, next I have these REI Co-op, kind of like a base layer hiking legging. And I know REI Co-op does better than just REI. So I just threw these in my cart. I was actually thinking about keeping them for myself since they're in my size. I might do that still, I don't know, but okay, this is so cute. It's very like lightweight and sheer and breezy and sexy, romantic. It's kind of a maxi length 90s piece, I would say, and it has this slit on the side, and then it does have like a lining piece as well. I feel like when you wear this, it would just be like so flowy with the way that that's slit like that. It is just from, what's the brand? Valerie Stevens, so nothing crazy. I definitely picked this up just based off of style. It's 100% polyester, size medium. Yeah, I could use so many keywords for this, like fairy vibes, whimsical, romantic, you know, sheer, purple, floral, flowers. Like there's just so many keywords. Girly, feminine. Okay, I don't know if I should have picked this up, but I do feel like it's very well made and just like a good piece. It's Brooks Brothers, and it's just like this, it's this very cute swing dress with the belt. It's a size large, very classic looking. Yeah, it's heavier, so I just feel like this is a nice dress, but I just don't know about the resale market with it. Yeah, that's, sometimes I have that problem where I'm like, this is such a good piece, but maybe the resale market isn't there. Which I should just leave it behind because I'm trying to make money on this, you know? So this is maybe more of an emotional pickup, I would say, than a logical one. Okay, these, I am like done picking these up, I feel. I don't know why I picked this up. These are the Spanx faux leather leggings. These are a size medium. I already have like an extra small in my closet, a size large. I think I even have an extra large. Like I have every size of these in my closet that I just keep picking up from the bins, but they're not selling. So I'm thinking these are just like not in style anymore. I know that they were really popular you know, maybe a year or two ago or 3 years ago. But I think that they're really falling off. So I just need to stop picking these up when I see them. Okay, I was so excited when I found this in the bins. This is from Quince or Quince. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is 100% organic cotton maxi dress, and it has a lining in it. It's a size small. This is just so classic, so beautiful. I mean, I love this dress. It's in excellent condition. The cotton is so good. It's very like structured, and like it feels like a percale sheet, if you guys know what that feels like. That's what this cotton feels like. So very excited about this piece. Next is this Azazi one shoulder maxi dress. This is so pretty. It's in great condition. I think it was worn. There is a little bit of wear at the bottom, but it's really not that bad. Usually when you find these dresses, girls have spilled their drinks or, you know, whatever. But whoever wore this wore it very gently and nice, so I appreciate that. This is in a size A6, which is just Azazi's way of saying that this is a size 6. Okay, next I picked this up for my dad because I just feel like, again, this is just such a good jacket. But when I told him about it, he was like, I already have rain jackets. I don't need that. I was like, okay. But this is Eddie Bauer, and it's just this nylon extra large tall men's jacket. I feel like this is good for the fall again. Okay, next I picked up this Natural Life maxi dress, which I've seen this in the bins, but I always have passed on it. But I'm going to try it out because I watched somebody's, you know, video recently where they were talking about Natural Life and how they do have success with it. So I'm going to try this out. Next I have this, it's like a midi dress, I would say. And it just has like this pretty novelty print of all these giraffes and camels. The brand is called Darien, and it's a size 14, 100% rayon. So again, I don't think I'm going to list this for anything crazy. I just thought that this was unique and I could use a lot of good keywords to sell it. Next I have this Nike hoodie. This is a size large, and again, I'm not going to list this for a crazy amount, maybe like 20, 25 bucks. Nike always does sell for me, so I figured I could just put this in my cart, and this was in good condition. It was a good size, so we'll see how this does. Okay, this is a summer spring type dress, and we're going into, well, you know what, the plaid, and it's kind of long sleeve. Maybe this could sell in the fall. I feel like you could actually wear this in the fall with like boots. Like this would be super cute. This is by Drew, and it's a size large, and I think this is cotton. Okay, this is definitely spring summer. This is Zara, and it is a tiered maxi dress. You know, Zara, I don't love picking it up a lot, but if it's something substantial, something really cute and easy, like I think that this will sell eventually. I won't get a ton for it, but I do think that this is really adorable. Okay, this I found next to that Quince or Quince dress, and this is the same brand, size small. This is just a hoodie. It's not cashmere or, you know, wool or anything. Let me see. It's lensing, viscose, polyester, and nylon, so nothing crazy, but it is super soft. Like this material feels great. Okay, next I found this vintage Woolrich coat, and guys, this is in excellent condition. Usually when I find these like chore barn coats, they're very worn, but this one, it's like somebody stored it away and then they donated it years later, because I think this is like 80s or 90s. I would say 80s if I had to guess. It's a size small though, which isn't my favorite. I have so many keywords to use, like I said, like the barn jacket, chore coat, I could say cargo, fall, like there's a lot of different keywords I can use to sell this. Okay, this is super cute. I could tell by the fabric that this is just like a higher end piece. When I was in the bins, this is from a brand called St. James, and it says like St. James Mademoiselle, made in France. So when I see like made in France, and then I saw like these buttons and they say St. James on the buttons, that gets me excited. There's also this little bar here that says St. James. And then the materials tag, it has that wool label, and then it says it's a size 6. Very gently used. Like, this is just in great condition. The wool feels great. There's no holes. I checked this over. Very beautiful. I don't know if the style is so on trend. I'm definitely going to use those keywords like preppy, academia, those kind of things. Equestrian even, because I feel like that the people that are Googling those kind of things would like this style. So we'll see how this does. I don't know much about the brand or anything, but I do feel like it's a high quality piece, so I did decide to pick it up. Okay, this is Betsy and Adam, which I love selling Betsy and Adam. This is like a midi length, you know, fitted, long sleeve, sequin, silver. These are some keywords that I'm going to put in the listing. Dress. So, and it's also a size 14, which I know the bigger sizes in this brand do pretty good. Okay, this item, again, I saw this and felt it and I was like, okay, this is high quality. This is very nice. This is from a brand called Schneider's, and it's made in Salzburg. It even says right there, Schneider's Salzburg. And this is just a like nylon coat. It has like this metallic interior. It says water repellent right there. And then it also on this side has kind of a small history on the brand. So I don't know if this brand is still like active in 2025, because I checked out their Instagram and I think their last post was in like 2023 or 2024. Maybe they have like a store over there in Salzburg or something like that. Maybe they're just, they sized down a little bit since then. I'm hoping this does okay. Next, I found this ASTR, the label, kind of like a cutout maxi dress. This was in a size large, I think. Yeah, size large. Really cute, gently used. It doesn't look the best on a hanger, so I definitely am going to need stock photos for this. I feel like this, I love selling this kind of stuff, just like really pretty, cute little feminine dresses. So this made me happy. Okay, we got a big, heavy coat. This is the coat. Oh, I can't even put this down a little bit because I don't want to hurt my arm. So this is such a pretty coat. Definitely has a little bit of wear here, but it is shearling. So it says here, handcrafted from genuine shearlings, sheepskin by French Creek Sheep and Wool Company in Elverson, Pennsylvania. It's a size 46, but it's in great condition. Like the inside feels so good. It's heavy. The outside, everything feels really high quality and just like a good jacket. I feel like this is going to do pretty well in the fall and winter time. Even like this, like how this is the inside and they went in and put that leather in there. Hopefully I can get a pretty good amount, because some people, they just search for shearling or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it shearling or shearling? I'm confident that this will sell. Okay, back. Okay, next I have this Pottery Barn, kind of like a throw blanket. I'm sad because it doesn't have the materials tag. It only had the, Pottery Barn tag on it. So somebody cut out the materials, but they left that portion. There is a little bit of light pilling, but it's really not that bad. So I figured I'd just throw this up. Somebody might be looking for a new fall blanket or something, and this is pretty high quality and just a nice throw. Okay, these are like my death pile items, but I do have a few more things on the floor. I did find this bathing suit. I found the top, and I could tell that this was, higher quality bathing suit with the wires, and just like I could feel it. So it kind of goes like that, and then the bottoms are like this. But this is just it's called Panache Swim. And the fact that I found like both pieces, like the top and the bottom, I can sell this as a set. So I looked up the brand and I saw that they retailed for a decent amount. Like I think like the top alone was like $90. So I'm just going to put these up there together and see how it does. Okay, this was a style-based pickup. This brand, I've never heard of it. It's called Let's Quiz Again New York. But look at how cute this embroidered like bears are. They're camping. I just think this is such a cute like camp shirt. So I'm just gonna list that for maybe like 25 bucks. There's like an airplane and they're out. I just think it's so adorable. There's a tent, a landscape. And then I found another bathing suit. I found 4 bathing suits. And this one's just like a plain black one, but it had, you know, I like selling Ralph Lauren, and it had that on there, and then everything that I need. So this should be a pretty easy sell. Again, I'm not going to list this for a lot. It's a size 6. And last but not least, I don't know if this was the best pickup. This is Hey Hey, which is an Anthropologie brand, but this is definitely an older style within Anthropologie, and it's a skirt, which I don't really love selling skirts, but this one has like cargo type vibes to it, so I was going to try to use that kind of keyword and aesthetic. And then there's like all this other kind of like threading going on with it, but yeah, we'll see how it does. I am not excited. Like, this doesn't excite me, but sometimes when you're at the bins, you make some wild decisions, and this is proof of that. Okay guys, so that was everything in this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely feel like I have some decent items here, like that Magnolia Pearl that I already sold. I mean, I think I made all my money back just from that, and everything else should be in the profit, which is awesome. And then I'm excited about the down puffer coat from Athleta and like the shearling coat. There's some good bread and butter pieces in here, and then there's like unique pieces that like you can't really come by unless you buy it secondhand basically, which is awesome. I love selling those kind of things. So yeah, I'm really excited, and a lot of this is already listed, which is great. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what your favorite piece was down below in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye!